Hello everybody, in this video we're going to talk about Ricochet. As you can see, power weapons have bullets can ricochet off surfaces, some have even different type of attributes that make it even better with Ricochet. We also have some utilities in the skill tree that, for example this one, the Played Angels, Ricochet deal an additional 50% damage. So if you haven't paid attention to this, well, I can't blame you, because there isn't actually a way to actually see it. Well, but is it? Well, there is a way. I mean, you can see it when you're just shooting, but bullets do ricochet over surfaces. So in this video, I'm going to explain to you what you need to do in order to see those ricochet bullets, so you can actually control the trajectory of the bullets to make some fun with this and understand how this mechanic actually works in Cyberpunk 2077. Alright, so let's start. Now for these two works, to be able to pre-visualize the trajectory of the bullets, we need two items. The first one is a Cyberware has called Ballistic Compressor. You can get it in different rarities. This is a legendary one. I'm going to show you in a moment where you can actually get it. Right? The other one is a Cyberware mode called Trajectory Generator. I need you to read carefully here. You can see allows you to preview your bullet's ricochet trajectory. In order to control your bullet trajectory, you must install both this mod and Ballistic Compressor Cyberware. So we need them both in order for it to work. So if you want to preview the trajectory of the bullets when they ricochet, we need both of them. Alright, now the next thing we need to do is to buy this trajectory generator. Alright, this is the second one that we need. First one, second one, depends which one I buy first. But this is the one that we must have. And we can get it at Victor's Clinic. You probably already know where it is, but I'm going to show you on a map nonetheless. So this is the clinic, Reaper Dock here. And you probably recognize this place, which is H10 Atrium, where your house is. So we're going to go to Watson, right? Little China, alright? And here you can easily recognize this building. It's two lines, and gonna be a Reaper Dock here. Victor. So we just go to Victor, interact, press trade here, alright? And then you're gonna see the trajectory generator. And after you buy it, you need to go to Cyberware, go to the eye here, and just install it as a mod here. Now to get the Ballistic Compressor Legendary, you need to go here to Watson, Kabuki. Now you're gonna see here a shop. You can see the Reaper Dock. I think maybe it's a bug, maybe it's just you need to discover it. So it's not appear on the map, but if you go to the shop in that location, you'll be able to see kind of, it says dock in a sign, and you can clearly see it. So just into the shop, and then once you are there, you're going to see this sign. It's called dock. Alright? So you just need to follow it, and you get down, and then you're going to discover, it's very easy, very, very bright signs. I need to open the door, get inside, and there's going to be a Reaper Dock which you can interact with. And this is where you can actually get this Cyberware. This is again the location on the map. Kabuki, in this particular location near the shop. And of course what we're going to do is buy this item, because this is another, again, you don't need just a legendary, but I bought the legendary. We buy this item because it's a must in order for us to enjoy this pre-visualization of the trajectory of the bullets. So we talk to him, and we're going to go to hands, and again you can see the legendary version. Not expensive, so you can just buy it, and that's it. If you are short on funds, you can buy the epic instead. Now just pick up a weapon, a power weapon that support ricochet, and once you aim, you can actually see the trajectory of the bullet. So basically, if I shoot here, I know where the bullet will go after it hits a surface. Alright, again, you need to hit surfaces. So it's actually good when you're shooting in close quarter areas, when there are walls, different surfaces. Keep in mind that the the bullets will still ricochet regardless of where you are seeing this line or not. It just helps you pre-visualize if you want to eat enemies by just eating surfaces. So you know, but how you know it? Well, once you see these red arrows, so once they intersect with the enemy, you know that actually the bullet will hit the enemy. But if you see that it's overlap, it means that it won't hit the enemies. Now here's an example. I'm gonna show it again in slow motion so you can see how it worked. So look carefully what happened. I shoot a wall, bullet ricochet and hit the enemy. Now again, it can be less damage, but because I increase it by 50%, it deals more damage. Now other thing to note is when you look at the ballistic compressor, you can see increase the chance to ricochet shots with power weapons, and also increase the number of time bullets ricochet by 2. Alright, so if it hits a surface, it can hit another surface and then another surface. So if you're shooting with auto rifle, if you're just spraying, you're gonna see bullets kind of traversing in the area, and some of them can actually hit enemies. Alright, so let's continue. Now of course, don't confuse it with the smart functionality, right? This is not gonna automatically home towards enemies. It's gonna be very precise, so if you don't position it right, it won't hit the enemies you know, as you intended. And again, it's not something you're going to do in the middle of the battle, but it allows you to see the trajectory nonetheless. If you're using it, for example, sniper rifle, and you want to get kind of a really cool shot, well, you can do this. Just one headshot, just try to, just pre-visualize it, make sure you align the trajectory with the head of the enemy, and you can actually get them in just one shot by not hitting them directly. But as you can see, it's kind of a mess aiming, unless I'm missing something and there's, you can add something, to improve it. But as you can see here, it's not something that I'm going to do. I'm just going to have fun with this, but not something that I'm going to rely on. It's nice seeing pre-visualized things, like seeing the grenade radius, for example, but it's not something that you're just going to cause you to get into this mode, and you can benefit from it in many ways that, really kind of overkill in the game, really give you like superpowers, you know what I mean? So, like you're using, for example, a smart click on a smart pistol or smart rifle, you activate unique ability. This is not it. This just pre-visualize it, and you can actually see where the bullets are ricocheting and hitting at. Now, of course, some weapons will be better than others in that aspect, and it might be unique perks related to ricochet. But overall, I find it to be underwhelming, to be honest. I mean, if you compare it to the mechanic of smart weapons, tech weapons, power weapons, have kind of, in terms of the base core mechanic, in this case, the ricochet mechanic, very underwhelming compared to the smart weapons and tech weapons. I mean, there's not something you're going to do. You just sit there, let enemies shoot you, and just try to kind of get this ricochet properly projected onto the enemy. It's kind of funny, actually, that I did it. But of course, as I told you, the bullets will ricochet nonetheless, regardless of whether you use the pre-visualization or not. Like some weapons, like the breakthrough sniper rifle, can penetrate through walls and ricochet multiple surfaces. Now, I did try nailing it down. I wish there was kind of places on the wall highlight where you know where you can actually shoot in order to make the trajectory of the bullet hit the enemy. That would be nice. Then it would be something interesting, because you're gonna aim at the wall maybe and just gonna shoot enemies. That would be fun. But there's nothing like it. I mean, highlighting areas on surfaces where you can actually hit them can be nice. I mean, in terms of gameplay wise, but this one, it just kind of feels underwhelming. I mean, that idea that I told you right now, I wish existed in the game. Now, that being said, there is a way to hit enemies using a ricochet almost every single time, but just shooting it straight towards the enemy and shooting at the floor. And again, you don't need the preview to do this, so you don't actually, you just shoot towards the floor and you can see that the bullets will ricochet and hit the enemies. You just try it out where you're aiming on now, just shoot the floor and you can see that the bullet. This is a very easy way to see what ricochet is all about. Just shooting at the floor and the bullets will ricochet towards the enemies, but make sure you're in a straight line towards the enemies. So here's another example. I'm just spraying on the floor and look what happened. Alright, now in slow motion, look at this, where I'm aiming and shooting. And look at the bullets, just ricochet and hitting the enemies. This is an easy way to kind of showcase what the ricochet is all about. Just straight, and you're gonna hit enemies a single time. You can just glue them out. If there's a barrier or something, you can actually do this. Again, this would be nice if you can actually amplify the damage using skills and get even better damage if you aim towards surfaces. And maybe it can penetrate something extra that we can benefit from it just instead of shooting enemies straight. So this one is actually not that useful. I prefer just shooting at the enemies and that's it. I mean, it's nice having the 50% extra damage, so maybe this is something that will convince some to use it. Is it enough? Not sure. Yeah, so this is Ricochet in a nutshell. If you have something to add, let me know in the comment section below. If you found cool modes and cyberware items that can actually amplify this, something extra, maybe weapons that can really make something interesting out of this, let me know in the comment section below. And I see you very soon in the next video. Consider leaving a like and subscribing to my channel. And more videos are coming, so stay tuned. I see you very, very soon in the next video. Cheers, everyone. Bye-bye.